Hi there, I'm Carrie Jannell. I'm a yoga teacher and an Ayurvedic lifestyle counselor. And today I'd like to break down one of my favorite and most detoxifying types of breath work called Kapalabhati. And Kapalbhati literally translates as skull shining breath. So we're gonna break it down nice and easy and start by softening the belly. And in fact, just like when you're taking any asana practice, any part of the body that doesn't need to be working should be completely relaxed. And in this case, you're going to lift up long through the spine. If the hips or low back are tight or tender for you, and just lift up on a blanket. I'm sitting on one myself right now. You're going to root down through the sitting bones and soften the belly. For beginners and even sometimes advanced practitioners, you can take your hands right to your belly and feel and really embrace a nice, round, soft navel. And then lift up to the spine. This way the energy center has a lot of space to flow through with the breath. So for Kapalbhati, the one thing I'll say, especially according to Ayurveda, if you're working through a vata imbalance, this may not be the best type of breath work for you. If the vata imbalance is just a little bit there, then you can approach this type of breath work slower and with a more grounding approach. And I'll demonstrate a couple different ways. So in this way, you're going to soften the shoulders down the back. Always have lots of space in the center of the chest. And soften the eyes without closing the eyes. Just let your gaze rest in front of you. And soften the jaw, the mouth, and the throat as well. You're going to start with an inhalation through the nose and then work through tiny, sharp exhales. You can start by practicing the exhale through the mouth and think of blowing out candles this way. When you blow out a series of candles, you'll go. It's a nice way to introduce your body to the breath. It all comes right from the low navel as well. So you'll feel the navel swoop in towards your sacrum each time you exhale. The inhalation on this type of breath work is a reflex. There's no sense of pulling the breath in at all. So the breath looks like this. Keep the lips gently closed. All the exhale happens through the nose. You'll start with a good 10 breaths, eventually working up to 20 or 30 exhalations at a time. And in between sets, you'll let the palms rotate up, gently turn the eyes off, and just take slow, natural breaths. Just observing the energy in the body. So again, going back to Ayurveda, this is a great type of breath work to build heat in the body or to practice during the winter season. It builds heat. It's great for the morning practice. Always practice on an empty stomach. This is a great type of breath work for kapha dosha and also pitta, as long as you keep that energy nice and grounded. For vata, again, a good way to practice would be slower and deeper breaths. It looks like this. Always focusing on that exhalation. All right, happy practice. Namaste.